A journey through poverty. Poverty is not just a lack of resources, it is the absence of opportunities. Education is the bridge to these opportunities. Without it, there is no hope. Layla grew up in a small, crumbling village called Udim. Her family lived in a modest one-room house, its walls cracked and its roof leaking during the rainy season. Her parents, struggling to make ends meet, worked long hours in the fields and as laborers in the local market. Despite their hard work, they often found it difficult to afford basic necessities, food, clothing, and education. Layla, the eldest of 4 siblings, understood the weight of poverty from an early age. Every day, she saw her mother wake up at dawn, preparing breakfast with whatever little food was available, and her father leaving for work with a weary smile. The love in their home was immense, but the financial strain was constant. Layla's dream was to go to school, but the fees were too high for her family to afford. She would watch other children in the village wear clean uniforms, carrying their books in neat backpacks, and wonder what it would feel like to be one of them. One day, Layla's father came home with news. A charitable organization had opened a new school in the village, offering free education to children from low-income families. Layla's heart leapt with excitement. She had always dreamed of learning, of reading books and exploring new ideas. Finally, she could go to school. The first day was overwhelming. The school building was simple, with dusty chalkboards and benches that wobbled. But to Layla, it was a palace of possibilities. Her teachers, though few in number, were kind and patient. They recognized the hunger in her eyes for knowledge. She poured herself into her studies, devouring every book, participating in every lesson, and helping her classmates whenever she could. However, the reality of her life outside the classroom never left her. At the end of each school day, Layla returned to her home, where chores awaited. Her siblings needed attention, the house needed cleaning, and her parents often asked her to help in the fields. Yet, despite the exhaustion, Layla never gave up on her education. She stayed up late at night, reading by the dim light of a kerosene lamp, determined to learn more. As the years went by, Layla's academic performance stood out. Her teachers recognized her potential, and they encouraged her to apply for a scholarship that would allow her to attend a better school in the city. However, the journey was not without obstacles. Layla faced prejudice, both because of her gender and her impoverished background. Many believed that girls from families like hers didn't belong in higher education. But Layla refused to let those voices define her future. At 16, Layla was accepted into a scholarship program. The scholarship covered her tuition, books, and living expenses. She left her village for the first time to attend a school in the city, where she was exposed to a world she had only dreamed of: new people, new ideas, and new opportunities. Though she missed her family, the knowledge that she was making a difference for them kept her going. Layla's education transformed her life, and, through it, she began to transform her community. After graduating from high school with honors, Layla returned to her village and started a small educational initiative for young girls who, like her, had once been denied the opportunity to learn. She taught them to dream bigger, to break free from the limitations imposed by poverty, and to use education as the key to a brighter future. Layla's journey wasn't easy, and poverty never fully left her life. Yet, through hard work, determination, and the power of education, she rose above it. Her story became an inspiration to many, proof that even in the harshest of circumstances, there is always a way out, a chance to change the future, and a possibility for hope. Her mother's words echoed in her mind: education is the one thing no one can ever take away from you. And Layla, with the lessons of perseverance and hope, carried that truth forward every day, helping others find their way, just as she had found hers. As Layla continued her work in the village, she faced more challenges than she had anticipated. Running an educational program in an underprivileged area was no easy feat. Many families were skeptical about the value of sending their daughters to school. They believed that marriage and household duties were more important than education, and that sending girls to school was a luxury they could not afford.